Okay, Virgo, you guys are up. This is your general reading for September 2019 for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So, since it's a general reading, not everything may apply to everyone or in the same way. And if you'd like to schedule a personalized individual reading with me, you can do that by clicking the link to my calendar. Okay, let's see what's going on for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising for September. Virgos, okay. Wow. So September might be kind of rough. Wow. Okay, September might be kind of rough, but you're going to get through it, right? You have everything you need to get through any difficult or frustrating situation in September. The Magician has like everything he needs. All of the tools are there. Everything he needs is available within himself. This is like applying to you guys, Virgo, right? So September might be difficult. Or actually, we'll see what comes actually. It might get better. I'm hoping that it does. It could be that everything leading up to September has been difficult as well, right? So, and at the center of the situation, it may be what's difficult may be related to feeling like a victory for one person and a loss for another. It may feel like a separation from something or someone that you love, right? It could be separating from a job that you love. It could be separating from a person that you love. It could be separating from some physical item that you love. But possibly leading up to September for some of you, and maybe at the beginning of September still, there's an indication of feeling like the shit's hit the fan. There's been some type of separation or a victory for one person and a loss for another. And focusing on all the negative things, right? Focusing on what's not going right. There's just this feeling of like nothing's going my way, and this tendency to maybe wallow in that for a little bit longer than is necessary, but it's hard to crawl out of sometimes. But there are good things still happening in your life. It's not completely shit hits the fan, but there are moments, or at least one area of your life that might feel that way. And it might be an area of your life where it's not common for this to happen, right? Like, or you weren't expecting this. Like, this is a foreign feeling of some sort, right? But the indication here is that you have everything you need within you to get through this. Yeah. Number one, specifically your intuition, right? We've got the High Priestess, which indicates connecting to your intuition. And for some of you, this feeling of separation could be like from a loved one of some sort that causes you to feel some type of heartbreak. Yeah. Okay. So for some of you, again, it's a general reading, so this could manifest in different ways, but there's definitely an indication of a need to connect with your intuition, to follow your intuition, to tap into and listen to and take action on your intuition. You have what you need within you to get through any situation, no matter how difficult it might feel, no matter how hard it might be, no matter how sad it might feel, right? But there's an indication of some type of sadness or heartbreak. And what's interesting is, like, there's also some type of indication of like a social gathering, right? So you may be going to some type of social gathering and hearing the news about something sad, or you may have a gathering planned that doesn't end up going the way you had wanted it to. Or while you're at a gathering, perhaps like feeling like you're losing something. And there's also an indication here of like feeling like you're taking on too much, right? You're taking on too much of the load. You're possibly feeling like you're doing more than your fair share of the work, or putting in more than your fair share of the effort somehow. So it just feels kind of heavy and thick and like sadness, right? But you can totally get through this. You have everything you need within you to get through this. Wow. I was wondering if that card was going to come up. Okay. So, you know, every moment of chaos or pain or frustration or whatever is also an opportunity for healing, right? And so even though part of you may feel like something is being taken from you and there's sadness in this, and like it kind of turns your whole world upside down, and you didn't expect this, and this is like such a foreign concept because maybe you didn't see it coming, or in some cases, for some people, this could be like, you know, meeting a foreign person, or somehow a foreign person is playing a role in this situation, right? But feeling like sad and heartbroken and like something's being taken from you, and a victory for one and a loss for another. This is one of those classic situations where it's also an opportunity for healing. Even though it's painful, it provides a huge opportunity for healing, because the awareness that you will gain from this situation as you move through it and afterwards, and you're looking back on it, the awareness that you gain from the situation is going to be huge and magical for you, right? So as you move through this situation, you're learning new things about it, and you're learning new things as you move through it, right? As you go, you learn more and more and more as you move through this situation. For some of you, it might also indicate like going back to school in a certain area as well. So I'm happy to see that we have the Ace of Pentacles here, which means you have a new beginning. There is a new happy, positive, stable, financially abundant beginning for you. A new physical beginning, a new financial beginning. And this means lightening your load. This means letting go of the things that have been burdening you, and the things that you have been carrying that aren't yours to carry, and letting these go is really going to allow for you to have a new beginning for yourself. Yeah, like whatever this situation is, it's coming full circle, and you're starting new, and you're learning some new things as you go through it. And there's physical messages along the way for you. So pay attention to like your surroundings and what's going on, and like maybe street signs, or conversations that people are having around you, or just anything around you physically could contain some type of message for you in the situation as well. Oh, thank goodness. Oh my God, I'm happy to see this. So you've got a new financial and physical beginning, and a new emotional beginning as well. So there's some thick, heavy stuff to move through. And, you know, for a lot of you, you may have already been moving through it. And maybe because like at least halfway through September, you like there's an indication of really starting to start in the new stuff, right? Moving through the grief, moving through the sadness, letting go of those feelings like nothing's going your way, right? Getting over the shock of maybe the shit hitting the fan, or feeling like it was. It's all moving towards a new emotional beginning as well. So I'm very, very happy to see that. You have everything you need within you to get through the situation. you can lighten your load. You can let down some of the burden. You can set down some of those burdens and just move forward. Allow your feelings to come up. They may not be comfortable, and that's okay. But if you hold on to them tight, you're going to carry them for years. So let yourself feel them. Let the emotions come up and just move through it, right? Shit happens to everybody in life. You are not alone, and you are not a victim. You may have been through some shit, but you are magical, and you have everything you need to move through this. And you are moving towards a new financial and a new physical beginning and a new emotional beginning. Okay, Virgo. So let's see. What is your romance card for September? Oh, perfect. This is the perfect card for you guys. Love yourself first. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. I love this. This is a perfect romance card for you guys. Okay, this is Wayne Dyer's 10 Secrets to Success and Inner Peace. Wow, that was quick. Right off the bat. The first secret, have a mind that is open to everything and attached to nothing. Open your mind to all possibilities. Having an open mind is one of the most basic principles that you can adopt to contribute to individual and world peace. Okay, and then we've got another Wayne Dyer deck. This is his inspiration cards. Yeah, so there's like some sadness and grief and shock, I think, for Virgos to move through. And like moving through that's going to take a while before you get to a place of inspiration. And it may take a while, but you will get to a place of inspiration. Keep your life simple. Keeping life simple means having faith that your spiritual connection flourishes in a life dedicated to joy, love, and peace. If your daily activities are so overwhelming, again, carrying too much of the load, that you don't make these things your priority, you're disregarding the value of living a simple life. So simplify your life. Let down some of those extra burdens that you're carrying that may not even belong to you. And again, you have everything you need to get through any difficult situation, Virgos. Okay, breathe and just let it all move through you, and you will get through this. And I will see you guys next month.